the new MyLowe's Pro Rewards American Express card, earn 3 points per dollar spent on Lowe's qualifying purchases for the first 6 months after card account opening. Plus, save 5% every day on eligible purchases at Lowe's and earn points on eligible purchases everywhere else Amex is accepted. Card members get more at Lowe's. Subject to credit approval. 5% can't be combined with any other offer. Exclusions and restrictions apply. Points subject to loyalty terms at Lowe's.com/terms and credit reward terms at Synchrony.com/MLPRA-terms. Visit Lowe's.com/business credit.
Vagina update.
No, wait, we got
Vagina update. Bow, wow, 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 wow.
Do you want me to do it again? Just like
Vagina update.
Date.
let's do it together.
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Vagina update.
Nathan.
Yes.
It's still not better.
Oh, like not at all?
It's changing. It's ever changing.
I thought it was you had taken the yeast pill. This is last I know.
Yeah.
You'd taken the yeast pill and it was feeling better. Not 100%, but better.
Right. So
Okay.
I got another doctor's appointment last Tuesday.
Yeah.
And I was convinced after we recorded Saturday. Then on Sunday, I Googled, can IUDs make you have bacterial vaginosis?
Yeah.
Well, obviously someone thinks so.
Yeah.
So I said, yeah, that's
Yeah.
true for me.
Mm-hmm.
And people on Reddit were saying it, and they said, like, I got my IUD out and then never had bacterial vaginosis again.
Oh, good. Okay. So,
So-
there is like some sort of at least anecdotal relationship.
Yeah. So I made an appointment. I mean, that was hard to do, but I wrote a message in my portal saying my IUD is giving me an infection.
Yeah.
Like, take me seriously, because
Yeah.
they weren't.
Uh-huh.
And I was at work crying.
Yeah.
Because of how it felt.
I'm sure.
And
why can't they just take your pain seriously? You're like, my vagina's on fire.
Well, I was talking to the receptionist and she was like, well, I can send you over to the nurse and you can describe your feelings. When I was sitting at the front desk. That's my job. I sit at the front desk where people look at me. And I was like, I can't. Okay, I'm going to go in the back and like hope the nurse picks up and then I start crying.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine to describe for thousands on a podcast.
It is.
It is actually. It's different at work, you know? Yeah.
Well, I was actively, like, I swear to God, it got worse on Sunday.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
So on Tuesday, I went to my appointment.
Yeah.
I said, take this motherfucker out of me.
Uh-huh.
And the doctor said, okay, but I don't think that's going to make a difference.
Okay.
And I'm like, keep that to yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
Keep it to yourself, bitch.
Yeah, yeah. They could just do that right there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought it's not like anything surgical or that they need to like, okay.
It's much harder to put in, but you still just get on the table and put your feet in the stirrups and they put it in.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So I will say I was burning and itching so much in my, I would say, vagina vestibule.
Yes.
You know, all the way up and down.
The vagina foyer.
Yeah. Like the very, right when you get in.
Yeah.
All the way to the, you know, the destination.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I think it was so inflamed and then the strings dangled down. I don't know if you know. The IUD is like a T shape and it sits in your uterus because your uterus is a little bit T-shaped.
Yeah.
With the entrance of where.
And it sort of blocks it, right?
Yeah. It creates, I guess, like a mucus plug or something.
Oh, and then you've also got like, if it's copper, it's like the copper waves destroy sperm or something.
Yeah. Isn't that so creepy?
It's so, well, you know, it's kind of amazing. Because,
right.
You know, your eggs and the sperm have like chemical messages that they give to each other to see if they're going to be like compatible in that moment.
You know
and
what?
that has something to do with like why a pregnancy happens.
So compatible. Yeah. That just makes it sound like they're like, do you have the same goals as me?
What kind of music do you like? Yeah.
I like spaghetti.
Great. That's genetic.
Yeah.
Love a pasta.
But obviously we know like people who do not get along have babies together. So I know what you're saying is more scientific than what it sounded like.
Yeah.
Okay. So they take, anyways, I don't know. Okay. Then there's strings connected to it because that That's the only way to know if it's still there.
It sounds like a horror device. I have to see a picture of an IUD.
Really?
Yeah, show me. I don't think I've ever seen one.
Oh, well, when I was at the doctor, I took a picture of the diagram because I said, the inside of that vagina looks a lot like a penis.
Oh, interesting. Well, I mean, it's got to fit a penis. So it's basically boyfriend. Like it's a hollow penis to fit a penis.
It basically
right?
is.
Yeah.
Here, this is the diagram.
Oh, okay. So this is that's your cervix right there.
Yeah.
And then it's going all the way up into your uterus and where like the fallopian tubes start. Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't know it went up all that way.
I didn't either. I thought everything was like small and then like there was a big area for the baby, but apparently no, it's real small
too.
And it gets bigger later.
I thought uteruses were like as big as your intestine.
I thought they were
apparently
huge.
They're teeny weensy.
Teensy weensy.
Yeah, and they look like a frog to me.
Okay, I thought that.
Ribbit.
Look at with this. You're right. You're right. See, I thought that looked like a penis.
Yeah, or a penis. Well, if you look at that part, that's definitely like penile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. the middle part going into the vaginal canal.
Yeah, I sent that to my boyfriend, and he said it looks like two penises playing tummy time. And I said, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And he said, God. "Oh, that's a quote from Wedding Crashers."
Oh, okay.
And I said, "Oh, okay."
Wow. Okay. So it goes all the way. It looks like medieval. Okay. So you've got
that's
those
the copper one. And that is the one I did not want to get because I do think it looks medieval. But yes, then you have the strings that dangle down. And I swore to God, that's what I could feel actively inside of me.
Yeah.
You know? So I tell her I want her to yank it out. And she says, okay, I'm not going to stand in the way. And, while I'm in there, I'll take a swab so we can see if you've got anything else going on. I was like, okay. Sounds good. So she takes it out. They literally just pull on it. Oh. That's all they do.
Is that what the strings are for?
Apparently.
Well, you do need an access point.
But it is, because it can get lost or lodged or I don't know.
Askew.
They need to have strings on it. Anyway, so I open my legs.
Yeah.
She takes a gander. And she says, oh, your vulva is inflamed.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. It feels inflamed.
And
she was like, yeah, I can see it. I was like, I don't know why you think I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I was trying to tell her, oh, that is...
I feel like a tiny mouse is scraping the inside of my vagina every day. I'm not here for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, a little bit of that was validating and a little bit of it was, well, why did you think I was here? Why are all your answers kind of like in the negative? Because I say, this is what I've been doing. I've been putting boric acid up there and then I put the metronidazole up there and then I was putting probiotics up. And she was like, there haven't really been that many studies on boric acid. And I'm like, when I was seeing a male doctor at urgent care, he was like, yeah, there's lots of studies about this shit fucking working. And then my female doctor who does this all the time is like, I think she's looking at me like you're giving yourself an infection by putting acid up there every day.
Okay.
And I was like, you know what? I haven't really been putting it up there anymore. Like I told you a week ago, I wasn't putting anything in there. Yeah. I was kind of just trying to let these pills work.
Well, not only that, like, doctor, can you just give me an answer? Can you just tell me, do this, this, and this? Here's an antibiotic. Here's this stuff. And then I do it, and it gets better. As opposed to being like, it just seems like you're like, here's what I'm trying to do. And she's just like, no.
Yes,
you're going to have
that's
vaginosis for the rest of your life. It's never going away. That's what I'm hearing.
No, it's more like, we don't even really think you have this.
What do you have then?
Exactly. And then she takes a look and she says, it looks inflamed. And I say, yeah.
I don't think you have anything, but it's a mess. What the fuck is that?
Okay, so, okay. I give her the lowdown. I'm on 14 days of metronidazole. I was on 7 days of the UTI one called Nitro.
Okay.
Then after 7 days, I took one diflucan, which is for yeast.
Okay. Yep.
So that was the day after I got the IUD out. And I thought, hey, is it feeling better? Two less things now. No IUD poking me.
Yeah.
And perhaps because antibiotics make you get yeast.
Oh, yeah, you'll have
So
overgrowth.
perhaps that's why it never got comfortable. And then the yeast was going down. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I write them a message like, hey, have you gotten any test results like on Thursday?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, we're going into a long weekend. Are you gonna do anything else? I've told you. I'm telling you again.
Yeah.
I don't feel good.
Yeah.
The doctor writes me back on Friday. Hey, we still don't have any test results because we got a new lab. And I wrote back everything I could think to say.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember.
Uh-huh.
I'm still taking antibiotics. I also took one diflucan, which made me feel a little bit better. So I don't know if everything I'm feeling is just yeast or what, but I still am uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. She called me at 5:30. I thought I was shit out of luck.
Yeah.
Nothing was going to happen. She was like, yeah, what I was saying was they switched the lab on us without telling us. So I don't know why there's no results yet. How are you feeling? Do you want me to call you in an antibiotic?
Yeah.
I said, I've been on an antibiotic for 10 days. I think I should feel better.
Yeah.
And she said, oh, well, I guess I could call a steroid in. Does that sound good? And I just said, yeah, whatever you want to give me.
Yeah. Something that will bring the inflammation down that is making my pussy feel disgusting.
Oh, so I get to the pharmacy yesterday. I did the drive up, which is kind of nice because no one can hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because the pharmacist comes up and she's like, so it looks like your doctor prescribed this steroid cream for your vagina. And I said, yep.
Yeah.
And she said, we don't usually prescribe it for that. So do you know how to use it? I said, nope.
Yep.
She said, okay. I said, is there an applicator or something? Because it says put it inside every night.
Okay.
For 7 days or something.
Yeah. Usually there's or it's a suppository or something.
Right. It's just a tube. And that's how the metronidazole came too. But it came with like a little thing that you fill and then you squeeze in.
And
like
it sort of like releases
like a
up into
syringe.
it. Yeah.
So I said, does this have any applicators? She said, well, open it. Let's see.
Yeah.
No applicators. Then I started Googling it because she was just looking at me like, I don't know. Do you want to put that on your pussy?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I Google it and people are like, and articles and stuff are saying like, you can use too much of this stuff and then it can like make you like lose muscle or something.
Oh my God. It makes
I
your
don't
pussy
know
fall
what
out?
it's called. I don't know. But the fact that the pharmacist was like, girl, we don't know what she's talking about. And then I'm like, what should I do? And she's like, we don't know, girl.
Yeah.
And I'm reading online essentially. This is what a doctor does when they go, I guess you said you have symptoms and I don't know what to do, so I'll give you a steroid.
Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, that makes sense.
Do you think I should be using it?
Well, I mean,
just a little bit.
Just a little bit. See if it helps at all.
I read a comment where someone was like, make sure you don't get it in your urethra. It'll hurt. And I was like, well, girl, I don't know where that is.
Yeah. You know what? You'll find out when you get it in your urethra and then you won't do it again. So, there's failure means growth.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That's my vagina update.
Vagina update. Yeah.
That's it.
Great job.
I'll just say it still doesn't smell good. It feels weird when I pee. It's not good.
Well, what about just you sitting here? Does it feel okay?
It feels better than when it was Sunday and I could feel the strings.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think that was just overstimulating because it was so inflamed.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it was maybe it was just rubbing against the inflammation and making it worse. Yeah.
Why? It makes me worried when you go to the doctor and they're like, I don't know, I've never seen that before. You're like,
oh, I mean, no, this
never?
is not just vagina doctors.
Thank God.
Yeah, I've been to various ones.
I mean, I don't.
And
it feels validating, but I know it's also not good.
They do not give a shit. They do not give a shit.
Well, do you think you have to be like that to be a doctor? Because otherwise, you'd be consumed with everyone's pain all the time.
Well, not.
I know
really.
we've had this conversation.
Yeah,
You're like, you can still have empathy.
Exactly. And also, it's just like, I think when we talked about this before, it's just, I think they're drowning in like the medical insurance industry right now. And it's probably like very discouraging to be a doctor.
Okay.
Yeah. I also know it's like, there's a lot of, especially for op-gyns, it's hard to find good people to get into obstetrics because, you know, when you go into practice, your insurance, your malpractice insurance is insane.
Oh.
At least that's what I heard like so many years ago, and I doubt it's
makes
different
sense.
now.
I feel like I keep seeing stuff about people being harmed in the birthing process.
Yeah.
And it's probably not always the doctor's fault, but like there's a certain way that we do things in the United States, whereas I've read that, or I heard on TikTok, let's be real, I didn't read anything.
Yeah. Who reads?
I heard that
Gross.
a lot of women in other countries, when they're giving birth, they'll just squat, you know, and that like, you know, then you're using gravity and you're not.
They say that's a better way to poop too, because it's like, it's the way the chute is built to like release.
The poop chute.
The poop chute and maybe the baby chute.
I think both, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see, I mean, it makes sense, right? Why it would be the same. And then those countries where their toilet is just a hole in the ground.
Yeah.
And you go, oh, that sounds awful. And then they're like, I take the best shits in my life.
Yeah. But it's also, it's like, usually it's like, I know Vietnamese culture, it's like, they kind of do everything from a squat position. It's like, that's how they play dice and just kind of hang out.
Yeah.
And so it's just like,
We should be squatting more.
we should be squatting more, but I bet it's like exhausting.
Totally.
You know, and they're just like sort of trained to do it from birth.
Well, should we do a squat challenge?
Yes.
And by that, I mean, I'm not, hey, y'all, hey, you can participate in our
Yeah.
squat challenge if you want. It's not going to be 50 squats a day or nothing like that. It's just going to be like, did you take time today to get into a squat?
Yeah. No, I like a good squat. It helps to stretch out the hip flexors.
Okay.
Yeah. It's good. It's very peaceful. You know, you just kind of sit down there and, you know, fill your butthole. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
that
There's a
we're,
lot of
like,
good
not
things
in
you can
touch
do.
with
You can do with a squat.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So squat challenge.
Squat challenge. Okay, Nathan, enough about me.
Enough about you.
Yeah, so we saw, well, someone slid into the DMs and said, I'm obsessed with the Hot Chef Saga. And I was like, ooh, there's a hot chef, huh?
The Hot Chef Saga is the perfect example of why it's embarrassing to have a boyfriend. Remember that Vogue UK article that came out last year? The Hot Chef Saga is a real life story that was being told in real time by this creator. You may have seen her viral video on here just a couple of weeks ago talking about her love story. This creator is an accomplished woman in her early 30s. She's a PhD candidate. She's an author. She's a sex educator or sex therapist or both, I think. Last summer, she went to Paris to write a book. While she was there, she ended up meeting this person. She dubbed him Hot Chef. Basically, love at first sight. They got together. He chronicled their love story and has been chronicling it since essentially day one, posting thread in bed next to him saying, I can't believe I found the man of my dreams, that kind of thing. So then two main things happened, which I think are important. Number one, she did a face reveal. Now, I'm not saying this to be shady. I'm saying this as an objective fact. This person was not hot. Hotness is objective. Attractiveness is subjective. Don't necessarily find Channing Tatum or Charles Melton or Aaron Pierre attractive, but they're objectively hot. This person who she dubbed Hot Chef was objectively not hot. And I think that that's an important detail of the story. The second thing that happened was that she started posting in a way that really started to take over her brand. So it became a brand less about her Palestine advocacy, less about her sex education, less about her sort of badass womanness, and more about Hot Chef. Now, I don't know if that was genuinely motivated out of her love for this man and how head over heels and in a honeymoon phase she was, or if it was more financially motivated because she saw that the engagement was way higher on all things Hot Chef. We'll never know. But to me, it is important to note that she did do a really hard lean in to the Hot Chef content.
Actually, this is KW Bogen. And
KW Bogen.
KW Bogen.
It's
and
Katie.
Katie
It's
Bogen.
Catherine or Katie.
But it sort of popped off on Threads, which is a little weird because usually like this sort of like multi-part relationship dramas don't have anything to do with Threads. Also, Threads
She's
is the
a writer,
worst platform.
though.
She is a writer. You're right. She writes.
She writes.
She writes. Yeah.
Did you notice, though, like her whole thing right now is she's traveling in Europe, but she's also completing like a dissertation.
Yeah.
And she's going to get a PhD in psychology or something.
Uh-huh. But she's traveling through
Or maybe
Europe.
it's just a master's, but yeah.
Do we have any background on her? I know that she is, I don't know why this matters to me, but I recently discovered she is Jewish. I don't know if that has anything to do with anything.
Yeah. I think she was like, hey, like we can feel bad about Palestine. And that was her whole thing. It was like, look, we found someone who isn't just a Zionist.
Oh, just simply because they have the relationship with Israel through.
I don't know. I think she spoke up about it a lot, and maybe a lot of Jewish people haven't felt like they could speak up about it.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. We got some comments on our episode that was about that in regards to not skinny but not fat or something.
Okay.
And so it's funny, like, I'll just see the conversation go either way, in terms of being pro-Palestine or pro-Israel. Did you know that Chelsea Handler is actually out here saying she's pro-Israel, but she's not anti-Palestine? And so I think she's just confusing people because it's like,
well, it's hard to explain.
It's hard to explain, isn't it?
It's hard to explain, like, the complex relationship that you might have. It's like, I do not support the dictatorship under Bibi Netanyahu that is Israel right now, and the political and like genocidal decisions it is making.
Right.
The people of Israel, I realize, most of them are simply under the thrall of a terrible leader. And they're just living their lives like normal people. So to say like I'm against Israel, it's like I'm not against the Israeli people, obviously, or Jews. But I don't think the Israeli government should be causing a genocide in Palestine. It's that simple. I mean, I guess, but it's hard to explain in a soundbite,
Yeah, people were saying that she's just doing propaganda.
But
both of us can be, but us, Katie and Nathan.
Yes.
We don't really know the truth. I guess like it came out again because Chelsea was on the roast of Kevin Hart. So Shane Gillis said, Chelsea's a Zionist.
Yeah.
And then she came back and she was like, just because I'm Jewish doesn't mean I'm a Zionist.
Yeah.
And then someone online, I Googled it and pointed to this video she made with another person. And they were like, you can be pro-Israel and anti, genocide.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, sounds good. But then Tawny was like, no, you can't. And I was like, oh, I don't know.
Well, what does pro-Israel mean? I think is the question.
They tried
here,
to define it. Yeah.
So, and I am not here to define it. Like I've said, I just want everybody to love each other.
Yeah.
I am on the side of peace and love. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not getting into it. But so Katie W Bogen, she's sort of like, would you say that she kind of like was one of the first people to like give social permission to like speak out against Israel's actions?
I think what people are annoyed with people like Chelsea Handler is that it's not clear enough. That's what she's saying.
Yeah.
So I think that Katie Bogen was more clear about it.
But then she also said, if you want to make yourself feel better about Palestinian genocide, you should masturbate, correct?
Yes, she did.
Yes. Could you tell us about that?
Okay. I took a screenshot.
Yeah.
It's just a screenshot of what someone said on Threads. So someone had written, like, I know absolutely nothing about this hot chef saga. And so then every once in a while someone makes a comment online, right? Like, why is everyone dogpiling on this woman?
Yeah.
So that's what this person, Barabon Bon. Barabon Bon. I know absolutely nothing about this hot chef saga beyond the dragging I'm seeing of this woman online. Is there room for criticism of public figures? Yes, of course. With criticism, there's context. And all of the criticism I'm seeing is people just trashing this woman for being too open about her relationship, which seems to be a pretty common thing on the internet. And then people making fun of her for monetization of the breakup. Y'all are publicly flogging her. At least pay her for it. Shout out to me. And then someone named Oh My Katie Rose wrote, I stopped following her 2 years ago when she recommended masturbation as a way to cope with genocide and then doubled down / did not take accountability when people called her out for it.
Yeah.
I saw her again with Hot Chef. She continues to not take accountability and play the victim anytime she is told that something she is doing or saying is problematic or harmful.
Yeah.
She did this with critiques that her book is harmful to queer folks and particularly Black queer folks and trans folks.
Okay, so she's a writer. She's written a book.
She wrote, I think it's
you saw
a
some of the
fiction
Goodreads
book.
reviews.
Side note. Everyone was like, wow, I can't believe she's monetizing this breakup post that she put on Patreon. So I went and paid for it, and then I screenshot it and put it on Threads.
Yeah. Has she blocked us both at this point?
No.
Oh, well, she blocked me.
She blocked you.
Because I have a confession to make. On Friday,
Yeah.
I decided to start the weekend a little early. And so as this whole drama was unfolding for us, I got a subscription to her Patreon. And then the big post in which she posts like 36 hours after the breakup, like there was 24 comments at that point. And I looked at them and I'm like, first of all, for something that is popping off, that is a low amount of comments.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's Patreon, I'm sure a lot of people paid for the post. And second of all, it was all people writing in this sort of way that people, like, it was all very same, like the writing style. It was all like full sentences, full words, periods, capitalization, kind of all the way that she writes.
Mm-hmm.
So I think in my drunken state,
Yeah.
I put a comment on there. I can't even quite remember what I said, but I was like, this sounds like you. I was like, they all sound like you or something like that. Immediate block.
Wow.
But the thing is, come to find out, she's been blocking a lot of people for comments. That's why there are so few comments, because she's only keeping the ones that are like completely and fully supportive, it seems.
I think I was surprised at how many supportive comments there were.
Yeah.
And then you realize, well, because there's no other voice saying anything different.
Yeah. But interestingly enough, I'm surprised at the amount of supportive comments there are on Threads.
I know.
Interspersed.
So you were hypothesizing that this was fake and she was behind a lot of these.
Yeah, I think I think it's possible that there's a lot of sock puppeting going on here. I think it's possible.
Okay.
Yeah. I have no proof of that other than similar styles of writing among all of the comments that I have seen that are positive or on her side. And also similar sentiments. Very much what I'm seeing is it's like, oh, people are making fun of her just for like, being like her free, wild self. And it's just, they're so like over complimentary of her in a way where I'm like, she's just sucking up to herself.
Well,
is this a Luca Magnotta situation?
That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Her book is called Queering Him.
Okay.
And she's a PhD candidate. But if this is kind of what your content is, it's surprising to me that you can get 186,000 followers on Threads. That's surprising to me. But we've seen Danielle Walter. We've seen there's a lot of people who seem to love to live vicariously through other people's romantic relationships. And maybe it's people like us too that are just like, I'm here for the train wreck.
Yeah, but I mean, no, it seems like some people legitimately love a whirlwind romance. I think that's the thing. It's like it's a whirlwind that they love. They love that storyline.
Yeah.
And then there's women like this who know like they can narrativize and monetize a narrative like that.
Well, maybe I should do that.
You totally should. You're in a whirlwind relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should do it. What if you honestly did a 21-part TikTok series where it's like kind of satirical, but also it's like obviously it's just a red flag every fucking day. And you're like, I love him. I love him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then people could wonder, is this satire? Is she really this dumb?
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Cha-ching.
Let us know in the comments.
Let us know if we should pull a ruse on TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the TLDR of this woman and why she's basically going viral. Is she was already kind of cringy about talking about her boyfriend.
But unlike Danielle Walter, for instance, or MJ Gray, she started to position herself as an authority on relationships because she was in this whirlwind romance that seemed to be going so well. If you look at her page here, you'll see a couple weeks ago, she was posting videos, all of the haters who said we wouldn't get here. We've been together 9 months. Well, they broke up because apparently he cheated. Now, I am not delighting in this woman's pain. I am not celebrating the fact that they've broken up. I feel bad that she is suffering heartbreak. She has, it seems, monetized her pain to a degree because she has her breakup story behind a paywall on her, I guess, Substack. A lot of people find pretty icky. People on the flip side are saying, hey, it's her pain off of which to profit. But to me, what it really highlights is, again, this idea that having a boyfriend in 2026 is extremely embarrassing. It was embarrassing for her to be posting about Hot Chef in the first place. It was embarrassing when it was revealed that he wasn't hot. It was embarrassing as she continued to incorporate this man into her brand and fold him into her online presence. I'm not saying that she is embarrassing. I'm not shaming her. I'm saying that participating in this boyfriend industrial complex at this time in history is in itself embarrassing because men are embarrassing. That man embarrassed her. And we all knew that he was going to do that because he's a man. Most of us who have been in serious relationships have been deeply and irrevocably disappointed by a man.
And so she's being really dramatic.
Yes.
About the breakup. Here's what it was. The thing that kind of like started it was she wrote a thread at Elmo. Elmo, you know, of Sesame Street.
Yeah.
She was basically like, hey, Elmo, here, what advice do you have for the girlies going through a breakup? And that just kind of annoyed people.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Wait, did she literally write this on like an Elmo?
She wrote at Elmo.
Okay.
So
Sesame Street Elmo,
yeah,
literally?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I did not realize that.
That's what set it off.
Oh, okay.
What do you see?
I see a lot of support.
Okay.
I do. I see a lot of people being like, yeah, they're just trying to give her advice about like the initial, I guess I would say like, you know, first part of a breakup where it's like your brain is all fucked up, your oxytocin is crazy, and like how to care for yourself through that. People are being like very supportive and helpful.
Yeah.
Even though it's like, why did you post this on fucking the Elmo threads? Yeah. Hey, Elmo. Elmo says you need to self-care. I don't know. What does Elmo sound like? Okay.
Elmo says self-care.
Yeah. Take a hot bath and a Xanax.
I just want to show. Okay. I just went to Elmo's page to see if he wrote back, but he hasn't been replying to threads since around February, it looks like.
Also, like it's such a fucking twee manic
That's what it
dream
is.
girl,
Yes.
sort of like
That's
very
what it is.
self-conscious bullshit thing to do.
Well, I think this was how she first called attention to the breakup when she was, you know, saying she loved this man and knew she was going to marry him like very early on.
Yeah.
So then it becomes like Schadenfreude for us. And do you remember that article that was written last year called like, is having a boyfriend embarrassing?
Oh no.
Okay, we never talked about it, but it was kind of like anyone who's online just kind of fawning over their boyfriend. In this day and age, it's embarrassing.
Yeah, and it should be.
Yeah,
it should always be.
You don't need a boyfriend to be cool or whatever it is
not
you
only
think.
do you not need a boyfriend, like putting it out on social media
also that
is for you to sell shit. It really is at the end of the day. And I think we all kind of realize that on some level. So when you're throwing your relationship out there, it's like, what are you trying to sell me and why?
Right.
Like, do you need to sell this to you through my validation?
Have we talked about people who write crazy posts for each other for their anniversary or their birthday?
No.
Like people will be like, happy birthday to the best man I've ever met. Love you to the moon and back, Jeremy. I especially want to call out a special conversation we had the other night about twin flames or something like that, where it's like, okay, so you have all these
scary. Whoever you created there is a fucking scary ass person.
People are like this. And
twin flames.
You always see people break up like they'll be quiet, and then start making posts like this.
Yeah.
And then break up. Because usually when people are overzealous about their relationship online, it's because it's like breaking down.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we all kind of know that inherently. So then when someone is like so outwardly then just like sucking the dick of a man online, it's just kind of like, girl, we don't care.
It's not only that. It's like, it's just like shallow. Mm-hmm. It's like, I don't know how you can expect a relationship to kind of like, can't you just experience the relationship without telling us about it?
I know.
Like, I feel like it's healthier if it's just between you two. It's intimacy. I don't want to look into your bedroom and I don't want to look into your romance either.
Right.
You know, I just want you to have that relationship and have that fuel you.
Yeah.
To make your content. Great. I don't want to know about it.
You could probably leave us wanting more. Like someone might be like, oh my God, someday will you write the story of your romance?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Fine.
Instead, she's got a series on Patreon, you know, that she tags Hot Chef.
Yeah.
And
because the guy is a chef she met in like Paris or Italy. She was going to dinner with her sister. Mm-hmm. And I guess it was one of those like sort of open things where you could
play
see the guy.
Because she says,
says
it all in the video.
Let's play the
I just realized I had pulled up Elmo's replies. And I was going to tell you his last reply, which was to
his last
REI.
Reply? Yeah. Oh, to REI?
REI wrote, we want to sincerely apologize to Elmo and fans for our potentially offensive birthday gift. Being petty was not our intention. We were simply offering Elmo a new friend, but perhaps gifting an air sign with a rock was a huge misstep, and for that we are deeply sorry. And then Elmo wrote, thank you, that means a lot to Elmo. Can we be friends instead?
Every day is a new outrage.
The fact that Elmo they gave Elmo a present and it made people mad?
I don't know, but the fact that people like engage with Elmo, he's a
puppet.
And he's a dumb puppet.
He is.
He's not a smart, like...
no, he's a child.
Well, he's a child. I'm not going to Elmo for wisdom. You know?
That's the thing.
Yeah. It's like, what do you think you're going to get
We've never known Elmo as, like, someone for wisdom, right?
No. He's somebody who's, like, brings us back to our child selves, an innocent time, an innocent place. It's not like, give me advice on love, Elmo.
Right.
Elmo, I have a raging heroin addiction. Can you help me? What would Elmo say? Ask him right now.
I will.
All right.
Because one day...
Okay, maybe that's too much. I don't...
No,
I don't want to, like, make fun of people with addiction, but let's ask him something inappropriate.
Okay.
Yeah, but not the heroin addiction thing. That's really bad.
Okay, what should I ask?
Yeah. Oh, Elmo. Oh, how about Elmo? I think I have gonorrhea. My my bottom area is burning up. What should I do?
I'm just going to say, Elmo, I think I have gonorrhea. What should I do? And then I'll tag it to the community.
Sounds good.
Hot Chef. Post.
I love mischief.
Me too. Okay, let's play this video where she describes how they met and then how she did something inappropriate.
Oh my God, this isn't... Okay, I won't say anything.
Because I promised you all that when I got to 100 subscribers on Patreon, that I would talk about Hot Chef and the way that I almost ended our relationship before it started. So I will set the scene. Met Hot Chef the night of the 24th of July in the alley outside his restaurant. And we had our like string of fate moment of staring at each other. And then my sister and I were seated by the chef's window in the restaurant, and he watched me eat all night and I watched him cook all night. And we made like such intense eye contact that he literally like waved at me from the kitchen. And I was like, I'm dead. Like, I'm in love with this man already. Who is this? And then I walked into his kitchen and asked for a pen, and he gave me his Sharpie and I gave him my number. And the next night was our first date. And after our first date, I was like, that's my husband. I literally came back to the flat where I was staying in Paris, and my sister was visiting me. And I like sank dramatically to the floor of the flat. And I was like, I just met my husband. Like, that was my first date with my husband. And she was like, girly, then what are you doing here? Go get your man. And I was like, okay. And so I texted him and asked him.
Do you believe that?
That she came home from the first date and her sister was like, why aren't you fucking?
Well, also, like, that she, like, what did she fall to her knees?
Oh, I don't believe that.
No, the thing, like,
But if she did, that's also stupid.
The reactions that she records, both in this moment and in some of her writing later, just seem absolutely insane to me. I'm like, I know breakups are hard. We all experience, like, grief and love in our own way, but it's just like, really? You were screaming and screaming and screaming because you were just... It's just, I don't...
He broke my heart. I mean,
yeah.
get it out.
I guess.
I don't know. Does she come off as a little bit borderline personality to you?
You know, I am not going to diagnose anybody at this moment, but she seems a little bit inappropriately overdone. Shall we? Overdescribed.
I think maybe the discourse is, does she really mean all of this? Or is she doing it for attention? Does she have any idea how crazy she looks? Because I think we would accept if she had no idea, maybe.
But this isn't a Timber Sperry situation. She's getting a ton of validation.
Yeah, she is.
Like,
you're
apparently.
right.
Yeah. So, I mean, she can ignore the haters, quote unquote, because she has like this whole community who is behind her to fall back on.
Well, also, when I joined her Patreon, she had 300 members.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounds like she got to 100 in November.
Yeah.
So it was growing pretty organically. I want you to know today she's at 750.
You know what?
And
honestly,
it counts all of them. So we don't know if they're all paying or not.
But also, I'm surprised there aren't more. Seeing as how much this has
how
blown
much
up
she's
on
been
threads.
talked about. Yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of people are talking about this.
Yeah.
Like, we discovered it from you guys, you know, on our page. Actually, I think it kind of happened at the same time. So it was like
someone
a happy
slid
coincidence.
into my DMs and I was looking at it.
Oh,
and then
okay.
I screenshot the egregious, 36 hours after the breakup.
Yeah.
And I posted it on Threads because I was like, YOLO. Because people were mad and it didn't seem like they were going to go pay. And I was like, well, if you're not going to pay, I'll pay.
Yeah.
And I'll show you what she said. A lot of people were like, thank you, hero.
Yes.
And then overnight when I went to sleep, I got a lot of hate comments and Instagram locked me out because they were worried I would get hacked.
Oh, okay.
So I deleted it.
All right. Well, I fully support your guerrilla warfare.
I was just
on
like,
monetization.
I think
of private
she,
moments.
The people who want to pay will pay.
Yeah, exactly. Well, because
and I didn't screenshot the whole thing.
Yeah.
She went on and on and on and on and on and on.
Oh, no, honestly, I think you there was 3 screenshots, and that was plenty for me to understand what was going on.
There was maybe 5.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Maybe I just
But
read 3.
Can you believe that she went on for more than 5?
All of her writing is terribly, far too long, rambling, self-indulgent. I mean, from what I've seen, should we just read the 36 hours later? Oh, let's finish the video.
We'll finish the video and then we'll go on to that.
Yeah.
I think it's okay that we're kind of a disorganized
I think it's fine.
podcast.
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out. Let us know.
And the next night was our first date. And after our first date, I was like, that's my husband. I literally came back and she was like, girly, then what are you doing here? Go get your man. And I was like, okay. And so I texted him and asked him to come pick me up at the flat. And he walked back after our first date and walked me home to his place. And I spent my first night there. And on my second night there, we had our second sleepover. And so really the third day, I guess, that we were seeing each other, I woke up in the morning before he woke up and I took cute little pictures in bed. And that should have been where the story ends. It should have just been, he's curling up behind me, we're sleeping. And I take these little, selfies of us of here's this man's big arm and the top of his head from behind me. And I should have just left it there. Or like showed him in the morning, been like, I took these because I thought it was cute, but I'm aware that that's like a little strange maybe. Do you want me to get rid of them? That's not what I did, because I was in my social media is so fun and everything is great and this man is perfect and I'm going to marry him and like nothing matters place. And so instead what I did was I posted a picture on Threads of, you could like see the top of his head behind me and his arm around me, and posted something about Hot Chef. And this was a bad call, you guys. Like, obviously, in retrospect, I'm like, Katie, that was fucking nuts. Because he went into work that day and was getting texts from colleagues and questions from colleagues of like, do you know that the girl you just had over, like, posted a picture of you sleeping and like tagged this Hot Chef thing she's been talking about for the last few days? And he was like, no. And he had to contend with the fact that while he was sleeping, I took a picture of him and then posted it without his consent or knowledge, which again, in retrospect, is insane behavior. And so he came back home and was like, listen, I know you're excited about me. I know you're excited about Threads. I know you're excited about this Hot Chef thing and you're just like really, really happy. And probably you weren't thinking about what you were doing. But I need you to role reverse for a second and think, how would you feel if you stayed like your second night over some guy's house? He took a picture of you while you were sleeping and then he posted it on the internet to like hundreds of thousands of people. Like, please consider this. And oh, my dad's about to get home. So if someone yells up the stairs and interrupts the story, that's what's happening. I can hear his dog yelling right now. Anyway, he was like, role reverse, please consider this. And I was like, oof, yeah, okay. But I put him in a really uncomfortable position. Professionally, like he's finding things out about him and like pictures of him on the internet from colleagues who are like, okay, also your new girlfriend is out of her mind. Like as soon as they realized he didn't know, they were like, okay, red flag. You probably shouldn't keep seeing this woman. Like she's clearly not in her right mind. And so I communicated an impression of me to his friends and community that was really thoughtless and really selfish and like problematic. And that's embarrassing and something that like I then after the fact had to demonstrate like, oh, I can take feedback in this area. And that was really thoughtless of me. And like, that's an embarrassing thing to have done. And he and I have had many conversations since then about the sorts of things he's comfortable having on social media and what he is not. The stories that are okay going on social media and the stuff that's just for us. His boundaries and limits versus what I'm comfortable with. And we have very different comfort levels. So it's still an adjustment for me. Like I might think to post something that for me is perfectly normal. And for him is like, no, like that's a bit too private. And so I got in the habit within that first few days of dating where I was asking his permission to like post things that were worded a certain way. I was like getting his feedback constantly on like, is this anecdote okay? Is this picture okay? How do you feel about this? And he got used to saying like, yes, no, maybe. But I do remember, and this is important, like this is an important part of this video. I remember taking the pictures and being like, this is weird, but kind of cute. And I remember the like nervous feeling before I posted it, which should have been my cue to check in of like, Katie, maybe this is not a good idea. Like maybe if you're feeling nervous about doing this, that's some somatic wisdom, like that's some embodied wisdom that you're doing something socially inappropriate or that doesn't consider his boundaries. And I have asked myself the question over and over again since he brought up that conversation of how would I feel if some guy had done this to me, even if I was so excited about him. And I will say, I think that exact day, if not the next day, we like talked about naming our kids. And the day after that, I think we said, I love you for the first time.
What do you think?
Okay, here's the thing. To me, as a person of my age and a person who does not love social media, like, and has a lot of like problems with it socioculturally, to me, The fact that she took pictures of this man sleeping, whom she had just met. That was their first night together, correct?
Second.
Whatever. Second night together. The fact that she took pictures and posted them and started this like hot chef, I'm in love with him storyline immediately is so incredibly fucked up. The fact that he stayed with her for any length of time is absolutely unconscionable to me, but that's me. What about you? You are a more social media oriented person. Do you think like this is an acceptable mistake that she made?
Here's what I heard from her mouth.
Okay.
It sounds like when she saw the hot chef,
She
started writing things about him. And then when they went on a date, like she continued to write about him. And then she was like, I have to show my followers the fact that I bagged him. You know, and that he's asleep in bed.
Oh, I see. So he was
It's a conquest.
he was an ongoing storyline.
Yeah, already.
So she has to like give the goods out.
She
her
doesn't
followers.
have to, does she?
Well, she felt the need to.
But
That's
I
the
think
thing.
that's where, the motivation came in.
Yeah.
And she's big enough that's like, people are going to see. I don't want to do that because I don't want to explain. People are going to be like, how's it going? Where's it going? What's going on? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. I don't think that's good.
Yeah.
And it gets your hopes up. And I think as women, I don't know. I think a lot of us have learned that we can't get our hopes up too soon.
No.
I think we're
Nobody can.
biologically programmed, but I think women are programmed to get our hopes up and men are more programmed to be like, I want to see what else is out there.
Yeah.
And so I just don't want to be embarrassed. So
Well,
I
what
don't
I'm
know.
hearing from you is that you understand the consequences of your actions.
yeah.
And that's, to me, it's just like, even beyond like, I don't want to like write a check I can't cash, I guess you would say,
Right.
in social media.
Once
He
you
could get
post a
pissed.
picture of you guys together in bed,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of like the stakes of the relationship and what's supposed to come next goes
Yeah.
up exponentially.
But it's like, you have no question. Does he feel the same way about this that I do? How is he going to
Also-
feel about being on the internet? How
Yeah.
is he going to feel? Like, that doesn't go through your mind immediately.
Yeah.
To me,
Yeah, it does.
that's fucked up.
You're right.
Right?
Yes.
I need a gauge as to like, is that
I'm just like, why
insanity?
aren't you more
'Cause I feel
embarrassed
it.
for yourself?
Exactly. Why are you like saying this almost like it's a funny, cute story?
She
I know.
totally is.
Yeah. And it's not.
She clickbaited the headline, like I fucked up and like within 72 hours, like it could have ended.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, but do you think it could have ended?
Yeah,
Because you're telling
exactly.
it like a cutesy story now.
Oh, I love how she said, like, maybe there was some, like, I sort of thought maybe I shouldn't. So maybe there was like an embodied or a somatic wisdom. I'm like, bitch,
Yeah.
that's your conscience.
Yeah.
We don't need to call it somatic wisdom. That is conscience, all right? You
Yeah.
need to start listening to it.
I just think she's the type of person that she's like, I'm going to go travel in Europe for a while and then I'm going to go on a yoga retreat. I'm going to eat, pray, love my way to
whatever.
whatever,
I hate we come back to
somatic.
this, but I feel like she has a ton of money.
I feel like she does
She's got
too.
to. Like, she's doing a dissertation while she just like flits, like she Emily in Paris is her life.
Yeah.
God, I mean,
The privilege.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The privilege, exactly.
Yeah. And then, okay, let's move on to the breakup post.
Yeah.
Because,
Can I read it?
of course,
Thank you.
what is confusing, I think, is like, yeah, she's an American and she meets him in July.
Uh-huh.
Then she writes at some point about a point in time where she's thinking about him, but walking around Connecticut.
Yes.
So she's from
Yeah.
Connecticut. She went back
Seems
to
it's-
the
that
U.S.
tracks.
and then like apparently got, some stuff together to go live in Paris again.
Yeah.
But it sounds like her sister was living there. So it's like she already had someone she knows there. So she probably feels more emboldened to go do this.
Yeah.
And then, as we know,
Uh-huh.
I guess, when you're living in Europe, you can just go travel anywhere on a train or something.
Oh yeah, you get
it's
like
really
a
easy.
what's it, a Euro pass or whatever, and you
Yeah.
can just go anywhere. It's awesome.
So it seems like now she's back in Europe just to do that. And she had written some posts about how serious she is about this guy, but how she's trying to get, a license to practice therapy.
Yeah.
She wants to be a therapist. And she's like, how am I going to juggle this relationship with a Parisian man while I need to go back to the United States where I would get my license?
Yeah.
And I need to, put hours in. You have to do your whatever they call it, where you practice.
Mm-hmm.
You practice giving therapy to people. Hours.
Yes. Yep.
Hours. Whatever. I don't know what they call it.
Well, therapy. I don't know. Whatever.
I expected that maybe with him dumping her, she would be like, oh, well, I guess part of me is realizing that now I can just go back to the United States and do my thing and get my license and not be wondering what's going to happen in the future.
Yeah. Well,
She doesn't ever say that.
Well, no, I'm also wondering, just as a third party observer.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe you fell so deeply in love with this man because you didn't want to go back to America and do those therapy hours. And you're actually like, maybe somewhere in your head, you're very like ambiguous about the future that you've mapped out for yourself.
Yeah.
And so you're giving yourself a distraction. Mm-hmm. Just a thought. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I have no idea. But
well, I think there's this stereotype, I don't know if that's the right word, of people who go into therapy being fucked up in some way, having their own issues.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
And probably not being perfect in their own life, which I kind of love.
Yeah.
But then as someone who wants to go to therapy, I'm like, well, I think my therapist should kind of have their shit together. And then to let the listeners know, I tried to go become a therapist. I didn't apply to a lot of schools. I was like, I just want to go to this one school that's like in town.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's fair.
Yeah. And I think the price,
not everybody is
the
like
price would be manageable.
Diamonds to pay for things. Yeah.
And I applied twice and I couldn't get past the interview process.
Didn't they ask you like all these like social justice-y questions and you were like, what?
I may have talked about this early on in the podcast.
I think so, yeah.
But I felt like they really wanted me to just sit there and be like, I'm racist.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
And
yes.
I think that as white people, it's an okay thing to say and admit. And it feels more comfortable to admit in social settings, like all white people are a little bit racist.
Of course, yeah.
Right. But when you're going to an interview, it feels crazy.
Well, also the general tenor of it was like, admit that it was almost interrogative as opposed to like you just having a conversation. It's like,
us just having a conversation wasn't good enough. They kept interrupting to be like, we want you to talk about yourself. Like they literally wanted us to be like, well, I can see why in this clip we watched that this white person is angry at this black person because I identify with the white person.
Yeah. Okay.
And I was like, I identify with the white person.
Yeah.
But I think we should listen to the black person. Because I think for so long we didn't listen.
Yeah.
I thought that's what I was there to say.
That sounds like chime in, everyone. Doesn't that sound like an excellent and completely reasonable answer?
Well, I was just kind of like, okay, maybe nowadays they're making it harder to get to get in to be a therapist because I feel like I've seen some real shit therapists.
It's almost like they were haranguing you to admit that you're racist, and it was just like they had to check a box. Like, if they can't admit that they're a white racist, then we can't accept them. And just like no nuance whatsoever.
Do you know what I think now, looking back more,
Yeah.
and then having this job that I had at an inpatient treatment facility? I think they wanted us to realize how much treating people and listening to their problems makes you actually hate them.
You're
like,
right,
I think a lot of the people that I used to work with, like, really hated some of their patients.
Yeah.
And I think they were like, do you think that getting into this career is going to be all sunshine and rainbows?
Yeah.
Because it's not. And they wanted us to be, like, more realistic about it beforehand, even though I'm kind of like, do you want us to start off real negative?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways.
I would say, yeah, anyway, I don't know. But like my friend Kim, who used to be a social worker, like honestly, one of the people in this world who was like born to be a helper.
Mm-hmm.
She's just one of those people who's like, that's her manner, her reason for being is to help other people. And even she's like, oh yeah. Like I used to fucking hate some of them.
Yeah.
It's like she was like, I would still give them the resources that they need that was under my purview.
Right.
But I was like, I don't have to like them. Or,
Right.
Yeah. So I think eventually you sort of like accept you do what you can for who you can,
Yeah. I don't know. It's just
about this KW Bogen chick.
I guess it's like these people who seem to be so obsessed with someone that they're in a relationship with or like finding a relationship. I don't know. Do you want them to be your therapist? As I said it, I was like, bleh. The way that she's going off online about this man in this relationship that she's excited to get into, would you want that as your therapist?
Well, her as my therapist if she's capable of this?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know.
It might be good.
No, honestly, I had a therapist who would like push me to like express myself in ways that I otherwise might not in my relationship at that time. Mm-hmm. And I think it was helpful. She was annoying.
Okay.
But also she would like make me do things and it was good. I would call her like one of the best therapists I've ever had. And I've had like a lot of shitty therapists. So
yeah.
Yeah. But so I don't know. I feel like if that is her energy to like kind of be like, get it out there,
Yeah.
Maybe that would be good for some people.
When equipment breaks down and operations come to a halt, every single second counts. So why is your maintenance team spending 60% of their time doing anything but turning wrenches? MaintainX is the AI-powered maintenance and asset management system that helps your team get back to actually fixing breakdowns. No more searching for manuals. No more hunting down parts. No more drowning in paperwork. With MaintainX, your team can access manuals from anywhere, create new procedures in minutes, and turn voice notes into clear and complete work order feedback. What used to take hours now only takes minutes. Keep your operations moving and your wrenches turning. Join over 13,000 maintenance teams that are already fixing more and filing less. Try MaintainX for free today. Go to maintainx.com/AI. That's maintain and the letter x.com/AI.
Well, and she might not make other people do this. She's just kind of like, at least I know myself.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. But anyway, so here is the post-breakup Patreon missive entitled 36 Hours After My Breakup.
Which she did not start posting online until after it had been longer. So she went back and pulled this and posted it.
So she was like, this is the situation 36 hours after my breakup, but it was longer than that.
Yeah.
All right. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So to begin, yeah, you read that right. Yes, it's a shock. Well, perhaps not for everyone. I feel like there's like a little dig in there.
Oh.
Like some people who are like waiting.
So true.
Like the people who are waiting for the car crash.
Yeah.
Here it is. Yeah. I will not share what happened. All right. Well, bye. What do I... And that's the...
Yeah.
I'm just going to say that's the problem with this entire post.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I cannot look at it right now. It's like an abyss, a black hole, which is an abyss. I'm pretending it's not there. What's that mythological demon that steals your soul? Satan?
Yeah. I don't know.
The
Grim Reaper?
The breakup is that thing. It's standing right behind me, claws out, prepared to be a thief. I cannot allow it to be a thief. She's a better writer than Milo Winter. I will hand that to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but so is most people. Nothing can steal the joy from the last 9.5 months, not even an ending. And I have to say, I agree with that because, like, at the end of my relationship, I was like, you know what? We had 7 great years together. The breakup was tough, but it was time to end it. And I'm happy I had that time. I get that.
That's good.
Yeah. It happened when I was in Rome, 5 days before my departure to Greece, where my partner and I were meant to host a retreat together. Horrific timing, but what can you do? Survive is all. Problem solve. It's so fucking dramatic. All you can do is survive it. And this is the problem. How long has she been in this relationship?
9 months.
Oh, yeah. Does this, even what we've read so far, 9-month relationship, does it merit this?
I've never been in a relationship that's been longer, I'd say.
Okay.
Than 9 months. And so here's the thing, though. Okay. I'm going to take it back to Summer House. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
This is the thing we keep talking about because two people kind of had an affair. And everyone's mad at them because there was this really short relationship between West and Sierra. Well, I think Sierra never really got over West because the length of time when they were really dating was so short.
Yeah.
That she never really found anything in him that she didn't like.
She was still in like the glowy part of the relationship and then it ended. So it's like,
Well, and so then you romanticize it in your memory when, let me tell you right now, you're in a relationship and there's stuff you don't like about somebody. And so, I mean, obviously, I think that's why Hot Chef has broken up with her is that he saw, well, there's things I don't like about you.
And I'm after 9 months, you're like, is there a future with this person?
And
it's
so
it's just a practical decision after a certain point, right?
And it's like, Katie, here's what I worry about with women, I think. Because I've seen it with myself. Are we just trying to get married because all our friends are married? And so like then we've spent 9 months with a guy and then he breaks up with us and we're like, now I can't get married to show my friends I could get married.
Well, also, does it have something to do, like, how old is she?
Great question.
Yeah, I'd love to know how old she is because I feel like,
I think she could be young, yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like as you get older, it's like the less time you want to waste. If your idea is like, I want to be with somebody, I want to build a life, I want to maybe have kids, the biological clock thing, or even just it's like, I don't want to wait anymore. I don't want to be like 40 and looking for somebody. I don't want to be 50 and still looking for somebody.
Yeah.
Because it's like, your desire, honestly, it's the desirability index. It goes down with every fucking year. So there's that. So that's why I'm wondering how old she might be. Like, I think she could be a long time to be like, oh, I wasted almost a year on this.
I think she could be in her 20s.
Well, then that's not an issue for her. I don't think. Yeah.
No, but I could see where you'd have, you'd spiral because it's getting late or whatever.
Yeah.
Let me see. How old is KW Bogen? Oh, she's 32.
Okay. I mean.
Yeah. And I don't think that's old,
age.
but I could see, I also think it's just social pressure,
No, I think it's a lot of factors. I do think social
stuff.
Pressure absolutely has a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, continue.
Also, I want Danielle Walter, I believe, is 33.
Yeah, I feel like it's just the time. Maybe it's a time.
Yeah.
For if a woman or a person wants to get married, it's like it starts to feel terminal, maybe.
And what's funny is I went back to watch season 1 of Summer House.
Yeah.
And they're all starting off on this reality show and they're in their early 30s.
Yeah.
And they're all talking about how all their friends are getting married and having babies, but they're not ready yet. But they know they should buckle down. Show's been on 10 years. It's 10 years later. No one's had a baby except Lindsay.
Is it the same people? That's insanity. Oh my God.
No one's had a baby except one girl who just like made it her mission.
Yeah.
Like every guy she got with, she was like, this is going to be it. This is going to be it. This is going to be it. And then finally she was like, well, I'm not going to marry you, but let's have a baby.
Yeah.
Because it's time.
Yeah.
And then they broke up.
I feel like it's like sometimes, and this is great.
Yeah.
Like if you want a baby as a woman.
Yeah. Just go have a baby.
You have the marriage part. Think about if you just want the baby, honestly. Like you don't have to attach it to marriage.
I agree with that. Yeah. And I just think it's so funny because my friend is like, I will not think about that. And I'm like, you have to pick an age where you decide what is my decision. Do I want a baby?
Yeah.
And do I need the man to have the baby?
Or is it worthwhile to me at my age to try to like build a relationship and have a baby? Or am I okay with just the baby? Sometimes you have to make a sacrifice.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Me?
Sometimes you
I don't want to
both.
have a baby with no man.
Yeah.
No
so
thanks.
That's great. Takes that out of the way.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So continuing. So she's surviving it. Night 1. Bum, bum, bum. I hang up the phone around 3 a.m. I am crying. It has happened. I text my family. I call my older sister. She has this very pretentious writer's way of doing short sentences. She picks up and we talk and she is sorry. I call my dad. He picks up too. He is sad for me. He is angry for me. He is angrier than I am. I go to sleep. Next morning, day 1. I am staying with a friend who knows things have been difficult. She was already in bed when the phone call ended, but she knows. She asked me how it went. I tell her the relationship is over. I am trying not to scream. I am trying not to scream and scream. Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. I'm sure that's pleasant for everyone.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, so she's trying not to scream and scream and scream. My hands are fisted in the blankets. I am struggling to look her in the eye. I cry a little. She offers me a coffee and something to round the edges. Xanax. Thank God. I have taken Xanax once in my life and it helped. I say yes. I know eventually I will need to feel the bigger feelings, but if I try to do that right now, I worry I will fail myself in some awful way, and that is scary enough to motivate me toward the meds. I take a quarter dose. I do not want to be a zombie. I drink the coffee she has made me. Like, are you bored?
Yeah.
I'm bored reading this.
I'm really bored.
I'm really bored.
Yeah.
Should I go on?
Well, I can just summarize about how she
Please.
goes on to, like, her friend is like, come on, let's go get our hair done.
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't want to. And she's like, well, you can still be sad
With a
pretty
gorgeous
hair.
new haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing that right now.
And
Yeah.
then she's got a line where she's like, no one comes up to me to tell me how nice my hair is. Like, she's
Yeah, because
walking
people
through
don't
a park.
fucking do that, even when you're
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah.
So don't expect it.
And I don't know if that's what she expects or if she's just kind of like, oh, I know, because she's crying in public.
I'm reading it. I am a stereotype. I look very obviously like a woman who has been crying. Perhaps this is why nobody tries to speak to me on the street. Does anybody try to speak to you on the street?
No.
I'm from Connecticut. Nobody's talking to you. We don't do that.
Well, do you think they do in Paris or wherever
no.
the fuck Crete? I mean, she probably doesn't speak Greek.
No.
Yeah.
Why anyway, whatever. She is a shadow. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's sort of like, it's basically, it's just a lot of this sort of like feelings, crisis, a Xanax, a haircut. But like, you know, she says in the beginning, she's not going to say like what happened because she can't look at it right now. You know what? That's not interesting. I need facts. I need some sort of like, you know, you need to ground this story in actual events for me to sympathize with you.
Well, and I think that would be therapeutic for her too.
Yeah, but fine.
And
If
she
you can't
doesn't-
share what
I don't
happened,
know.
don't write about it.
Yeah.
Don't write about it yet. Shut the fuck up for once in your goddamn life, KW Bogen. And don't write about it. Anyway. I like, honestly, guys, listeners, as I am reading this, I can feel my brain like sort of dropping out of my head because I do not want to continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane. Here you go.
Right. And so then she followed it up with, people want to know if I'm okay. That was her next post.
Yeah.
And then on grief and your ex's laundry, she tells a story about how she goes back to their apartment together to get some more clothes, and she does laundry, and she just does his too.
Well, see, that's a compelling like story
Yeah.
where it's like, oh, I did, like, that's an event that it's like that's an action that shows what you're going through, as opposed to I feel this. It's like, I don't know that. I need more than that in order to like go on this journey with you. Otherwise, this post is just like, it's very empty to me.
Then today's post.
Yeah.
To the men hitting on me.
Oh.
So now it's like she wants us to know that men are taking this opportunity to talk to her on social media.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true. I mean, I guess it could be.
I don't doubt it, honestly. Men are dogs.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me know when you're ready to date, and I'm momentarily relieved because this loneliness is a knife. So I gush and sigh and swoon and preen and tell you, please take me somewhere. Please, let's go spend private time together while I'm right in the meat of my grief. Let's play this forward, play it out. Let's name what would actually happen. I meet up with you. Okay. And the inside of my chest is still a blackened char from hurting over the man who left. My heart followed right after him. Tra-la-la. All the way down the street and around the corner to wherever he is. I don't even have a heart to love you with right now. I don't even have a little bit of a heart to like you with right now. So sure, maybe I'd try to smile. Maybe I'd smile at you. And it would come across as bared teeth, which is grim and distressing because a smile without any heart in it looks like a snarl or a grimace to most of us.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out why she annoys me so much. Do you have any ideas? How are you feeling about what you're reading right now?
I just wouldn't spend my time on this. I don't know.
Oh, like, I guess.
On any of this. Like
in terms of processing it in this way.
And I think she's wallowing.
Wallowing, that's it.
Yeah,
that is what annoys
she goes
me.
on to be like, I'm going to freak the fuck out. I'm going to hate it. Like, it doesn't matter if you're a gold star professional kisser. You taste like a stranger. I just spent 10 months kissing someone who tasted like the future father of my children.
What does that taste like?
I don't know. It's just embarrassing.
Yeah.
And I understand.
Common babies? I mean, what does that taste like? It's so gross.
I don't know. I don't know. I just wouldn't want to wallow in that. I'd be like, okay, I got to move on. And I don't know. I'm also medicated, and we don't know if she is.
No, that's true. And but it's just, and tell me on our Reddit board, everybody, what is it?
Online BS pod.
Online BS pod. I just feel like it feels very main character-y in a way that it's all.
Yeah, I know.
It's just so all about her.
Yeah.
I'm like, there are two people in this relationship, and I want to know more about, like, what did he do? How did you feel about it? Maybe how did you contribute to the breakup? I want actual facts, actual interactions, and I want to know what went down. You're just telling me, like, barely your side of it. Barely.
Yeah, I know. It's real clickbaity.
Yeah.
It's like clickbait. I want attention, but I also won't tell you any specifics.
Well, yeah, it's like I want attention for like the intensity of my feelings, but I'm not going to tell you where they come from or how I might have contributed to feeling shitty about this relationship. I don't know.
I want you to know the other thing that made people mad.
Okay.
After she wrote to Elmo.
Uh-huh.
It's just a funny sentence. She wrote,
"You have main character syndrome." I always do it so bad.
Emma wants you to know you have main character syndrome.
Elmo says touch grass.
She wrote, obviously, I don't think I'm literally a bereaved parent who has lost an infant.
Yeah.
I'm going through a breakup. I'm grieving something I built with a partner. Those are not the same thing. I'm so sorry. I know that language landed clumsily for people. She compared it to grieving a dead baby.
Yeah. Which is like,
yeah.
No. Not at all.
Like, you haven't experienced that, girl. How do you know?
And also, it's just like, it's so extreme. Like, I've never experienced it either, but for fuck's sake, that is a grief that never goes away.
Well,
I don't know how you can't conceive that.
Right.
Yeah.
I will say I've seen someone had written an article at some point about being single and the way that people talk to you about like, oh, still haven't found anyone yet.
Yeah.
And it's like they feel like they're grieving a relationship that never was just because people keep pointing out the fact that they don't have something that they should have.
Mm-hmm.
So like if she does want to have babies, then is she trying to say like she's grieving the idea that she could have children?
Yeah,
I mean, it's just
she's
not
grieving
realistic.
the future. She's grieving the future that she might have built up in her head that she has now lost.
Yeah.
But none of us know that, and neither did he. So it's like, this is maybe it's a whole fantasy world that you are grieving the collapse of, which like lends to the intensity of what you're feeling. We don't know that. So this looks fucking bonkers.
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know.
I agree. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, she's a mess. The criticism she's getting is that she's like monetizing her pain. You know?
I think probably with everyone I say it about is like, if you don't like the backlash you're receiving, then get off the internet or stop looking at it. But she's not getting off the internet, you know, like she's milking it, and then good for her.
Well, not only is
fine.
she milking it, she is curating
That's
her
what's
experience
very
by
interesting.
blocking people who ask totally cogent questions as to whether or not these comments are you.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
So I thought she wasn't looking at her Patreon because when she saw someone named Online Bullshit join, and then if anybody told her, because by the way, I also blocked her on Threads so she wouldn't see me talking about her.
Good.
I thought that was polite.
Yeah,
But I got a comment that was like, I can't believe you blocked her, and then posted this. And I was like, how do you know?
Well, also, it's people are. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but how do they know?
Some of the things that people think, I'm like, you are fucking stupid for like commenting this.
But
like, how do you go through your life?
The only way I could
way?
think that they knew that I did that was that they tried to send her my post. And she said, I can't see it. And then they were like, you blocked her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so if you get word about me, why aren't you blocking me from your Patreon?
Well, I feel like she has minions. They all these people have minions. We know that.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, so it's probably just one of her little stupid minions. But yes, she is absolutely curating her experience around this, and she is blocking out all negative feedback so she can get all these encomiums about being a wild, free, loving spirit. Good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you are someone who is so, you know, kind of like successful online.
Yeah.
That's the measure of being successful, is then you get haters, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm like, just deal with it. Just be okay with it. I speak from not having very many haters.
Yeah. But it is part of the road, and the people who do this well, let it go.
Well, so we have
forward.
someone we're going to get to ask more questions about.
That's true. So, yes. Somebody more experienced in the space.
Yeah. So I kind of want to know more about that.
Yeah, no, I think we should definitely keep that in mind on our question list for this mysterious person.
Like I said something like, well, I wonder how much money you make off your haters.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
How many times did you pay KW Bogen for her Patreon?
Oh, once.
You didn't pay twice?
Oh, no, I tried to. Oh, here's the thing. This was scary. I created a new account.
Yeah.
Tried to pay a second time, but it was on the same phone. I was still blocked with that second account. And I used like a different email address and everything. So I don't know if like Patreon
I've never blocked
knows.
anyone on Patreon.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Or like, I don't know. But I did try to make another account and they knew it was me.
Wow.
So that's a little weird.
All right. Well, we gave her $14.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yep. You're welcome, K-Dubs.
Like, I was like, yeah, I'll pay you.
Yeah.
You know, to talk shit about you.
Well, now I don't have to worry that I'm going to forget to cancel it.
Yeah.
Because I got blocked.
Yeah. Don't you love that?
I love it.
I'm going to go cancel.
Yeah. Go cancel now. Yeah. I mean, unless something crazy happens and we have to like stay invested.
Yeah, I'll cancel soon.
Yeah.
But not today.
Okay.
Well, anything else you want to close out with?
No. I feel good. I feel good. All right.
Except for my vagina.
Yeah.
I don't know. It feels better, but it's not.
I think it's going to be a slow journey.
I do too.
All right.
We'll see you guys soon.
you guys.
We're going to CrimeCon.
We're going to CrimeCon, and we're going to have content from CrimeCon. So stay tuned, stay alert.
Stay vigilant.
Stay vigilant. We have things to say.
Come follow us, because we're going to
us.
make a bunch of posts while we're there.
Yeah, and we'll probably get kicked off like we did last time.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Scrolling through my feed, all I see is bullshit, fake news, clickbait. Gotta sift through all of it. I share, retweet, trying to keep up with the trends, but it's all just a facade, man. It's all pretend. Online bullshit, that's all it is. You say you're living large, but I know it's just a myth. Online bullshit, can't you see? We're all caught up in the nonsense. It's time to break free.
Some days call for some oomph to amplify your everyday look. Like when you want the look of false lashes without the extra effort. Reach for Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Volumizer Mascara. Or when you want all eyes on your smile, keep Empower Gloss Ultra Glossy Lip Serum in your bag. It's a burst of 24-hour hydration that smooths like a serum, shines like a gloss, and can be worn sheer or layered. You'll also look and feel your best with Thrive Cosmetics. Plus, every product is 100% vegan, cruelty-free, and made with clean, skin-loving ingredients that work with your skin, not against it. And for every product purchased, Thrive Cosmetics donates to help communities thrive. So every time you use your favorite Thrive Cosmetics product, you're helping communities you care about too. Amplify your everyday. Go to thrivecosmetics.com/shine26 for an exclusive offer of 20% off your first order. That's Thrive Cosmetics, CAUSEMETICS.com/shine26.
If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening.